this is the point in the project where I actually have to make decisions. And these decisions actually mean something. Let's go! We are down here in the bottom, about halfway through my property, but about maybe 100 yards over there is the creek that you've seen in other videos. So Dad and I are bringing the deer stand down. Have this nice little clearing area that I've kind of cleared a lot of the brush down, but it was awesome. We were walking down the trail through here, and right before I turned to pull the deer stand back here, there was a doe right over there, and it was running the creek line. So I think I have this kind of 100-yard area, kind of maybe a natural bottleneck, kind of at the bottom of the hill, because it goes down and then the creek's down there. And my dad said it the best. He said it's a good sign when you're hanging a deer stand and you see deer. So he's putting it together. He's already got it already assembled, and we'll get it up one of these trees. Get the monster buck. Let's go. Now we got it up. Brought it a little lower. I don't know, how tall do you think that is? 15?
Well, you can count the steps.
12, 15?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got a 10-footer.
Yeah. Well, today I'm going to be cutting down some trees, thinning out the woods around the eventual cabin site, and I may go down into the woods where I have my deer stand set up and thin some out around there for bow hunting. And I have a new chainsaw that I'm going to be testing out today, and I'll do a full review on that here in a bit. And one of my friends let me borrow his last time for the deer stand site, and it worked great. So hopefully this will work out. I'll do a full review on it here in a bit. Okay, so I'm back here at the off-grid property, and this is the final work day before I bring in an excavator. And I have some work to do up on the driveway in, and so I need to dig a ditch for some drainage over there. And then behind me is the cabin site, and my goal today is to use my chainsaw to thin out the woods so that we have some good visibility around the cabin, leave all the big healthy trees, and cut out some of the small, diseased, dying, dead, struggling ones. And hopefully I can cut up the big stuff into firewood, and the rest I will throw in a pile so that I can grab it with the excavator and throw it in the ravine for the next trip. So this really is the final work day before things really start moving. So super excited to be here. Hopefully I don't throw my back out bending over all day and all that stuff. It is about 60 degrees, 50 degrees, something like that right now. And it's gonna rain here in about 3 hours. So I need to just get to work and get after it and then head on back home. So hope you enjoy the footage today. It'll be hopefully some time lapse, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Whatever. I just showed you a video of that last tree that I cut down. This is the end of it. And as you can see, you know, it's pretty brittle. If you were to look at the next section that I cut, you know, it doesn't look too bad, but of course I knew it was dead. And then this is where I cut it. It's probably a long ways, about 8 inches, maybe 9 or 10. But it took me, if you saw it in the video, maybe 3 seconds to cut through it because it was just so hollowed out and so dead. And that's the type of tree that I'm trying to remove. It does have a little bit of growth still coming out of it, but this is the walkway down to where the cabin's gonna be. So I've been at it for about 30 minutes and I'll go real slow. Hopefully you can hear me with the wind. But I've been cutting out pretty much everything that is 3 inches in diameter or less. And I'm trying to open it up so that when the cabin is built, one, that we have plenty of room to move around, but two, just so that we can see a little bit and make it a little more pleasant. I've watched so many YouTube videos on thinning out the woods, and I've been trying my best to do it right. You know, these small little trees that maybe are 20 years old, but they're an inch or two round in diameter, they're not going to grow any bigger. Not with these giant trees. I mean, this one right here is feet thick, and so thinning them out doesn't really hurt the ecosystem out here. I'm only cutting what I need, but giving the energy back to the larger trees so that they can grow bigger and keep stretching up to the sky. So yeah, back behind us is the road, and I'm leaving this thick because I don't want anyone to be able to see back here. Not that they are, because we're pretty far down in here, but I'm keeping it thick behind the cabin, but I'm kind of opening up and cutting the branches down here so that we can see. A lot of people say 30 feet between trees. Seems like a very big distance. I'm not going quite that far, but you can kind of see it's cleared for about 15 yards or so, or 20, and then when we come back this way, it's all thick again. So I'm gonna eat some lunch and keep at it. This is the brush pile I've been making. I'm gonna cut that in half, kind of like, just like that, so that it's easier to handle and everything when I get the excavator in here. But yeah, really pretty back here, making some progress. Next job is for the bring the excavator in, carry all this off, dump it in the ravine. I don't even know if you can hear me because of the wind, but so it's 1:30. Storm is supposed to hit here at about 3. I don't know if I'll go that long. I'm pretty tired already, but God's held off the rain so far. He has kept me safe. So far, I haven't gotten injured, and I'm out here by myself, so I got to be extra careful. No cell signal. This is the point in the project where I actually have to make decisions, and these decisions actually mean something. And so I got to find a place for the outhouse this way. And like, how far do you put that away from the cabin? I don't know. You don't want to walk a mile to get to it, but you also don't want it to be right next to it. So I need to get that path cleared so that when I bring the excavator in, I can dig the hole for it. So decisions. But it's been a great work day. I'm glad the weather's held out, and so it makes the trip worth it. Not come out here and just get rained on and turn around and come back. So a lot going on, and hopefully we'll finish up here soon. Okay, it is about 3 o'clock, and I think it's safe to say that I don't know if it's a tornado or what's coming through here, but here in the middle of the woods, you know, you're somewhat protected because of all the trees, but got everything cleared out. It's starting to rain now. Sorry I'm having to scream. This wind is crazy. I don't even know if you can see the trees up there moving, but I got the, let me come all the way up here. So I've got everything cleared. The little walkway down, that's the bigger stuff. Big old pile of all the 3-inch and under. Got everything cleared. And then over this way I got a path cleared to the outhouse. Maybe about 40 yards maybe from where the cabin's gonna be. We got a lot of work done, and I'm gonna get out of here because it's starting to rain, and it is, I don't know what's happening, but I gotta get out of here. So I'm gonna cover up this wood right here with my tarp and then cut out of here. Thanks for watching. If you wanna see more stuff about the cabin build and just about getting away and being in nature, love for you to subscribe. Thanks.